Joining us now is the owner of Walking Lightly in Ferndale. Tessa Benzinger is with us now on the MegaCast. Tessa, thank you for being with us.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, good to have you with us. So your store calls itself a store that's focusing on sustainability, zero waste, and refillery as well. Can you tell us about your store, well, what products you provide, and where that focus for a zero waste or more efficient facility came into play as you were developing this business?
Yeah, of course. So the store itself offers home and body products and in bulk. So customers are welcome to bring in their own containers, anything clean and dry, and just fill up the products that you need every day, like soaps, shampoos, laundry soap, dish soap, personal items, things like that. That way you can get the things you need for your home without using any more single-use plastics, which is really the focus of the store, is eliminating all the single-use plastics that we can. Just in my own personal life, I was really struggling to find a way to reduce our household plastic. And I figured there had to be a better way and that my neighbors must be in the same situation. So it all grew out of that.
So these products that you're selling there, that you're providing to be able to help these individuals refill some of their soap bottles, their shampoo bottles, their conditioner bottles, and so on, are those being made by your company? Or are those products that you're bringing in? And how do you do that in a way that's also sustainable? Because I would imagine that the packaging for those is also plastic.
Right. Yeah, and we certainly don't want to be contributing to the waste stream on the back end. So we are not the manufacturer. We work with suppliers who are closed loop. So they ship their products to us in a container that they take back. So for a lot of our suppliers, that'll be like in a plastic bag. Everything gets rinsed and then sent back to the supplier to just keep in the supply chain for as long as possible.
And so, Tessa, many may have the question, well, a lot of these containers that these products are coming in are plastic, sure, but I can put them in the recycling bin and it's all fine. It's all getting recycled and repopulated anyway. Why do I need to go to a business like that? Is that a flawed mode of thinking, and for what reason would that maybe be flawed?
Well, in the last several years, we've certainly learned that recycling is not maybe the golden ticket that we once thought it was. Overall, the recycling rates are about 9%. And even with plastics that can be recycled, they can't be recycled infinitely. So a new or virgin plastic can be, depending on which number of plastic it is, can be recycled maybe once or twice. But at the end of those couple of trips through the system, it's going to go in the landfill or to be burned, both of which are not good options. Yeah, so we felt like there needed to be a better option.
We're joined by Tessa Benzinger, the owner of Walking Lightly, located in Ferndale, Michigan, joining us on the Michigan MegaCast. Tessa, your business is called Walking Lightly. What was the inspiration behind that name specifically for your business?
So it's kind of funny. When I was a kid, I had a poster on my wall with a picture of the earth and a quote from Barbara Ward. And the quote is, "We have forgotten how to be good guests, how to walk lightly on the earth as its other creatures do." And when I decided to do this, I'm not sure why, but that popped into my head. So just kind of feels full circle.
More information on their website, walkinglightly.net. That's walkinglightly.net. For more information, look at some of their products, and to get in contact with the folks over at Walking Lightly, located in Ferndale, Michigan. We're joined by Tessa Benzinger, the owner of Walking Lightly, located in Ferndale. Your business offers local delivery using deposit jars for home and body goods as well. Can you talk about those deposit jars and how vast they are in your delivery area?
Yeah, so it's sort of, when we first started doing this, I think that was the easiest transition, and it was easiest to be able to compare it to the milkman for people. So that's why we use the deposit jar system, because we can all sort of imagine what it was like when milk bottles were set out, and there's, we sort of know the deposit system, but it kind of helped to make sense of a jar being left and then a jar being picked up later. So
So in addition to providing these products to your customers in a way that's much more sustainable than consistently going to a store and picking up a new bottle of these products and going to yours instead for refilling and reusing those plastics as much as possible, you also offer a Terra recycling programs, workshops, and information sharing too on these topics. Can you first talk about Terra recycling? What is that, and what sort of informational programs and workshops for that method do you provide to the community?
Sure. So TerraCycling is a company that offers recycling for items that otherwise wouldn't be able to be recycled. And we do try to focus on things that our local recyclers can't take. So things like empty pens, toothbrushes, toothpaste tubes, things like that. And our website has all the information about the different programs that we have. And we try to keep that all updated too on our social media, like on Facebook and Instagram. And so people can kind of see in real time any programs that we're adding. Some of them are sponsored by big companies, so they're totally free of cost. Some we pay for, and the community has kind of chipped in. Everybody, if you're using the program and you're able to contribute a little, great. If you're not, then it's fine. We're kind of all doing that together. And then as far as workshops and community education, we just try to do things that are focused on living sustainably, and then trying to connect with local experts. So we've had workshops on composting, on mending clothes. On Earth Day, we just had a local expert demonstrating how to make a rain barrel and how to best use a rain barrel at home. And, so kind of household tips and things that we can all do that make a big difference right at home.
We're joined by Tessa Benzinger, the owner of Walking Lightly, located in Ferndale, Michigan. More information is on their website, walkinglightly.net. That is walkinglightly.net for more information. Get in contact with them and search some of their products. They are located at 1031 Hilton Road in Ferndale. The regular hours are Thursday and Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 10 to 4, Sunday, noon to 4, and then Wednesday is a delivery day as well. More information and, of course, to get in contact with them, as we said, at walkinglightly.net. That's walkinglightly.net. So, Tessa, what's the response been from the community there in Ferndale and from surrounding areas among the community in general, but also, more importantly, for your business, from those that are frequenting your business there in Ferndale?
We have been so lucky. The community has been really receptive and really just kind and generous. And honestly, business is totally new to me. It's not my field of expertise, so I'm kind of building this as I learn, and everyone's been really gracious. So it's been really fun to hear. There are folks who have been living sustainably and who are walking in the door and educating me on all sorts of things. And there are also folks who are just hearing about this concept or thinking about living more sustainably and just trying to maybe choose one thing in their life to make a difference on. So it's really been a joy to get to know so many people that are interested in this. So.
And again, Tessa, for those that may be interested in refilling some of these plastic bottles with some of those products that they need in their home, what are some of those products that you do except to refill at your business?
That folks can bring in of their own? Anything clean and dry. So, of course, we want you to be mindful. Usually the easiest thing to do is, okay, whatever your shampoo bottle is, just bring that in to refill shampoo, or your dish soap bottle to bring it to fill up dish soap. But really, whatever you have that works, sometimes folks will bring in like a honey squeeze jar, because that will work really well. And we just make sure everything's labeled before you go so you don't get home and forget what's in there. But we really think that any container that already exists is the most environmentally friendly container. And we do have plenty here. If you ever are stopping in and you don't have a container with you, we've got purchase or deposit jars or community donations as well.
So you've got a couple events coming up over there in the next few weeks. On May 22nd, that's a Sunday, from 2 to 4, You'll be having your candle refill day, and you'll have an herb planter workshop also on that day from 4:30 to 5:30. Can you tell us about these events and how people can participate?
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, so the candle refill, in talking to people, there's a lot of folks that really love candles, but then get frustrated and don't know what to do with them afterwards. So we have a woman, a local candle maker who we've been working with folks, would come in and drop off a candle, she'll refill it, and then customers pick it back up. But we just thought it'd be fun to have her in the shop so that people can sort of in real time, pick their scents and have their candle refilled while they're shopping. And then the herb planter workshop is a local gardening consultant who has done another workshop with us that was really helpful and informative. And it's just a great way to introduce more sustainable living in a really fun way. So, instead of having to purchase herbs either in plastic packaging or getting too many and then having food waste, being able to grow your own tastes better, and it really is better for the environment. So it's just a fun way to do that.
We're joined by
and all the event information's online.
We're joined by Tessa Benzinger, the owner of Walking Lightly, located in Ferndale, Michigan. More information is on their website, walkinglightly.net. That's walkinglightly.net. And then a few days after those other events, on May 24th and 25th, you have your Salon Environment Recycling event. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we've got a local friend, which has also been part of the beauty of this, is just meeting so many people that are passionate. A local hairdresser who is really passionate about making her industry more sustainable. So she offers recycling, and we just partnered with her. She's going to set up shop outside if it's nice, and hairstylists, but also just anyone who has the items at home that are listed. We have like a link to her website on our website, and we've tried to keep it all active on Facebook and Instagram so that people can link to those things pretty easily. But she's going to be here just accepting the recycling drop-off is free. It's great to get rid of some of the maybe larger items that you wouldn't otherwise know what to do with. So
we're joined by Tessa Benzinger, the owner of Walking Lightly, located in Ferndale, joining us on the Michigan MegaCast. More information again on their website, walkinglightly.net, and you can learn more about their upcoming events as well on that website. Again, it's walkinglightly.net. Tessa, a couple minutes before we'll say goodbye today, anything else we haven't talked about in terms of Walking Lightly or the services and the products that you provide at your business that would be important for our audience to know or keep in mind at this time?
I think one of the most important things that for folks to know is just that there's no expectation of doing this perfectly. It's called a zero waste store, but we don't expect anyone to not be creating any waste. And, even myself and my own family, like, we create waste. We just do the best we can. So I would really encourage people to, come give it a try. Maybe pick one item that you think you would like to try refilling, or a solid swap, and see how it goes. And reach out, ask questions. This is a no judgment zone for sure.
Tessa, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.